Today in Aetherdrift Early Access, we have what I think may be one of the best, if not the best, new decks in Standard. We are getting huge every time we discard with the new Scrounging Skyray and Mako, and then we're double getting benefits because we're playing 4 Eidetic and 4 INTI when we draw and discard and cycle. You'll see, guys, it's busto. Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Yeah. Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike, and we are in Aetherdrift Early Access. I think this is the, on the short list of best new decks. My God. We have perfected this. I've been playing it, which is silly in Early Access, but I've played a bunch of versions, and I think I've got it really finely tuned, guys. What we are doing here is we are using the new cycling card, Scrounging Skyray. Whenever we discard one or more cards, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So if we discard 3 cards, it gets 3 counters. It's a 4/5. And this is a 2 mana flying. You can also cycle it, which is for 2, and you discard and draw. But then, like if you have one of these down, you'll be buffing your other guy because you discarded. Also, Mako does the same thing. Whenever you discard, you put counters on it, and it's only 1 mana, and you can cycle it. So awesome, right? And this guy too, a 2/1, and then for 3, you discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. Put a +1/+1. Because we're discarding cards, we'll buff Mako and Scrounging by 2 each. Now, what are we doing to completely break it? Eidetic memory. Because when you cycle or when you discard and draw, you are drawing. And this one, right, you draw a card, and then you see how many cards you drew before after your first. You put +1/+1 counters on your creatures. So we'll be like double putting counters on things. And INTI, 4 copies of INTI and Eidetic, because this one, whenever you discard something, you get to look at a card and play it that turn, so you don't completely lose it. And this is a forced discard spell that puts a plus. When you attack, you can discard a card, which then buffs all your creatures, as we just discussed, and put a +1/+1 counter on something, give it trample, which comes up because then we can make, like, if this gets big, we can give it trample for the win. Very, very sick. Now we are playing the top end of Eidetic memory. This one, draw 2, discard 2. So we get 2 counters from this. This lets us play another card. This gets +2/+2. This gets +2/+2. It gets +4/+4 if we've got Eidetic out. And then also this, if we have 7 cards in our graveyard, which we will because we're cycling and stuff, when we attack, we make an 8/8. And then this one does the same thing, draw and discard, but we draw 2, discard 2. But we only have to discard 1 if we pick a instant sorcery creature with flying, but often we'll discard 2 because it buffs everything, right? This is a flying vigilance, and it goes with Eidetic. It also goes with INTI because we'll get a card back. Guys, I'm a little shocked how busted this feels. I've seen other people playing other ones with different pirates and things, and this is just it. And because, first of all, we are drawing a lot right off this. We're cycling. We have 4 of these new bounce, which is just the better on summon because it can target creatures or vehicles, including our own. This one can target non-creature stuff if you give them a 1/1, but we have 8 bounce, and we are playing Sky Crash, a new card that kills an artifact which comes up right at instant speed. There is also a 4 mana card that can cycle for 1 that's a 6/4 vehicle, and I tried it for a little bit, but I think this is better because every once in a while you need to kill artifacts these days. But if you don't, you just cycle it for 1, which draws and discards, which buffs everything, which works with Eidetic memory, which gets 2 cards off INTI, which puts something in for Kiora. Just, guys, I mean, I'm not going to promise because, of course, things get weird, both in early access and after, like weird decks come up. But I'd say craft this one. If I had to pick one, this one feels solid. Let's go. All right. Lemon MTG, let's go. Cycle that away. I mean, I guess we could have saved it to double cycle on Scrounging, but I don't think we have to. It's a good card. Dude, cycle is nice. We double count it. We get the eidetic memory triggers and this grows when we cycle. Pretty sweet. Cool. Boop, boop. I love the double counting on it, right? So we'll go like that. I guess we'll just play it, right? Why not? We could make the other one even bigger. I'm going to diversify a bit. INTI also does very similar things, right? It kind of helps. We can play the cards that we cycle. And it buffs once by discarding. Okay. Well, somebody's dead. We can play a lot of bounce because we can... he thought he was saved, right? Watch this. He thinks he's saved, so this is gonna go through and we can bounce his vehicle too. Masterpiece. All right, Covert, let's go. Are we gonna cycle it? I think so, actually. I think we're cycling. I wish this had flash. Whoa, no Lancer? Should we have just done the other way? We are going to do this. Ooh, that's pretty good. This can just kill an artifact, not an enchantment. The big boy. The big boy flyer. I think this is the deck, guys. I think that if you wanted to like craft one deck that's probably gonna be pretty good, it's this. We might have to change some things a little bit, but this feels nice. Shoot, he's gonna reset it. Nice, that's smart. I will double block, I think. Oh, I won't. that's good, obviously. Okay. I could have killed this, but Ward 2. This kills artifacts. It's honestly just worth it for the cycling, I think, especially, but also like as a backup artifact thing. There's also a 4-mana vehicle that you can cycle for 1, which I hadn't initially, but I find killing artifact is often better, at least right now when I'm playing, than a 4-mana vehicle. One, two. Jeez, this stuff goes together well, huh? Dude, this stuff's wild. All right, can he win? We will have trample on one of our things. Potentially. So if he attacks 3/3/3, yeah, that's the way. So he attacks all. Yeah. I can cycle that too. All right, Love Dev MTG, let's go. We're gonna get this thing out, I think. We could have done this first, we'll see. Maybe that was a mistake. It's pretty good. We'll do this because hopefully we'll get a land on this or not, and then we'll do the old Steam Core trick, and that's, my god. Dude, Eidetic is so good right now. This is amazing. Okay. Let's go. We have all the pieces. This thing cycles too, by the way. Everything like goes together. Remember, cycling goes with eidetic memory because you draw. Poor guy. Interesting. I think we're just going, right? I don't think we got to slow down at all. I guess, yeah, we're just going. I'm doubling down. Dude, everything's so big. Well, we play 3, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many. So we're gonna, everything's going well. Everything does everything in this deck, guys. What the heck? Oh, this thing too. This is just a giant flying creature that also cycles. Every time we discard a card, we're... I mean, yeah, we're just doing it, right? You do need cards in hand, by the way, to obviously pull it off, so watch out. Oh, wow. That's not great. That's not great. But at the same time, what's he really going to do? Okay, do you have some trick play here? Because you do need it. Because you do need it. That thing doesn't do much, does it? No. It doesn't do anything. It's a silly card. That's a silly card. Wow. Talk about lucky, though. It's like 4 lands in a row. You're still dead, aren't you? All right, this is the build, guys. This is the build. Let's go. All right, Capricorn MTG, let's go. Kind of a weird hand. It'll be fine, though. We got bounce for most things. All right, so some kind of reanimation pile. I like that. We at least get my land. Okay. What are we trying to get back here? Okay. I would like an INTI or even better an eidetic memory. Okay, so he's got all this stuff, huh? I think that's right. Next turn we can make an 8/8. I probably should have kept the eidetic memory, actually. Bounce is the best. At any point, we can discard 2 and draw. There's not another one, right? No. Bounce is best. We can cycle so we can get to 7 here. And then we can win. Get an 8-8. We can make it bigger. This feels pretty nice, guys. And eidetic memory. And the cycling got us there. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's not game yet. I thought it was game. Let's see if he has a wipe. I really thought it was game when I said that. All right, Urborg's fun and all. Also, we can give this trample, right? We can give our 8-8 trample, which is always what you want to do. This thing's pretty cool too. I think this deck is real solid. We actually played a couple versions and I haven't been showing all of them. Because I kind of wanted to get this thing right, which is always silly to do during early access. But I think if you're going to pick a deck to play, this might be a good one. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. All right, Liga Magi MTG, let's go. Oh, Mako, the best card in the world. And he killed the best card in the world. Makes sense. I would have done the same. I guess we'll get INTI down to start kind of getting free cards next turn. All right. That's a bummer. Dude, Simulacrum is so good right now. The good news is we can actually stop the first couple, right? Oh my god. Memory Guardian. This thing's broken. I knew it was going to be the best card. I knew it. Well, it's too bad. But I can't kill one. I'm preparing a mono blue version or a Dimir. Let's see if I can kill everything. Do something with 6. That'd be very nice. Oh, I should have done this. I would have saved 1 damage. I'm an idiot. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Now, can we still win? I think there is actually a shot here. Okay. Things still good, huh? All right. That is a problem. Whoops, dude. Check out my deck. I have one of these. It just got a little out of hand, a little too quick. All right, DFT Pro Tour, let's go. Oh my god, the best card in Standard. So good. So good. I think I am actually going to do Eidetic first. We'll see if that's a mistake or not. The other one obviously makes it bigger. The other one would make it bigger. But by waiting a turn on INTI, you can play INTI before you play a land, so you'll definitely hit. Yeah, he's in trouble, huh? Or, yeah, because now, like, even if I hit a land, I can play. Jeez, this stuff's too good. Do I do that? You know what? I am. I'm using the card. Give him a 1/1. This is too good. All right, Rogue MTG, let's go. Are we playing a similar deck? There are people playing this. Like, I'd crafted something like this. I've actually changed it a good amount. But other people are playing, like, variants. Some people are playing the 3-mana Pirate Haste thing with some vehicles, which I tried too. Okay, so this might be straight goblins, which is very good, by the way. The new Haste Goblin breaks Cranko. It's a little wild. It's a little wild. Oh, I should have thought about that. So he does get to potentially draw off that, let's see. Good. Oh, I should have done the land so I don't lose a life. Oops. He's doing Cranko. I think we will do that one. Have I played a land yet? No. Okay. But at the same time, I think it's still like that. This deck is wild, dude. Look at that. Like, we're discarding things, which is then drawing, which then lets us play more things. Which then this puts this deck is too good, dude. I think this is the best. Like, this is my short list best deck in standard, alongside some artifact shenanigans with like Simulacrum Synthesizer, maybe. I've made this deck and I started playing it, but everyone's playing it. Kind of boring, right? What's the best way to do this? I think we do discard both, which is a little weird. All right, good. We did get one of those. Should I have attacked with the other guy? I guess we'll have to see. I probably should have, honestly. So we can actually bounce this and the trample goes through. And we win. And this deck is busted. Smashing, let's go.